Hi guys, how you doing? Where have you been? I'm asking where have you been, but you should be asking me where I've been. I've not been making a few videos for a long time, but never mind, I'm here now, I'm back. So what's this video about? Well, it's not a rant. It's more informative, if you like. Trying to help you guys out there, yeah? So before I start, you know my background, I'm a time-served mechanic. So, yeah. So what's the point of this video? Right, here we go. I'm going to start. A month ago, I bought a lovely car. It was a lovely car. Until it basically pooed itself. Now, I bought it knowing it had a fault. The fault was it kept cutting out. But I sorted that problem out. Sorted. Yeah. I'm a mechanic. I should be able to sort it out. But anyway, I sorted it out. And it was a temporary fix. In the way that, like I said, it pooed itself. In other words, the engine went bang, that's it. I've had enough. So the car had to go to a salvage place or wherever it went to anyway. I told her it went to a guy in Widnes that basically runs taxis. And he knew a hell of a lot about these particular cars. And he basically told me that Ford knew about this engine. Ford knew about this engine, shouldn't have been in this car, but they put it in anyway. But there you go. You live and learn. You learn a bit about things that you don't know about before. So anyway, yeah. So he's took that away and it's had another engine put in it and it's now a taxi. Hey, it's still on the road. So, I had no car. So, I started looking for a car. Nah. Half the cars, you see what you really fancy. They're either rot boxes or, well, when you check the MOT history, they don't turn out very good. That's another thing as well. If you're ever looking at cars, guys out there, type the registration into MOT history on Google. Just type in MOT history on Google and it comes up with the DVLA and it'll give you the brief history of that particular car. Just scroll down. It gives you an history of the MOT, if it's failed on things, advised on things, very simple like that. So when you go to look at the particular car, you've got it up in your head here, what kind of history it's had. There you go. So, anyway, I'm going off the subject. Go back on the subject, right? Okay. So, luckily for myself, my parents had kept their old car. That had been stood outside in the drive for 2 years. Brilliant, no problem. I know the car. I looked after the car for all the time they've had it. They only took it off the road because, well, they got a 4x4. I'm going to come to that in a bit. Anyway, gets the car running again. It's been started a few times. Anyway, takes it for the MOT. And it fails. But it doesn't fail badly. It failed on a couple of things. One being the handbrake wasn't working properly. Turned out to be the handbrake cables. Problem is, for me, and maybe you guys out there, you take a car for an MOT these days and it fails a lot. Dangerous, well, not dangerous, but it fails. You're not allowed to bring it home anymore. The garage has to repair it. Unless, of course, you sign some kind of disclaimer and you tow the bugger home. So I had to leave the car there. Yeah, I'm a mechanic and I had to leave my car in a garage. But never mind. So, it failed on the handbrake cable and it failed on... It didn't exactly fail on a lot of things, but the main thing was the handbrake cable and a couple of tractor ends. Them the bits what you do the tracking with or at the end of your steering rack. Yeah. So, yeah, I could have done them, but I couldn't bring the car home. Yeah. So, anyway, it was advised on one of the brake calipers on the front. When it got warm, only when it was getting warm, it started being a bit sticky. Cold, fine. We're cold there when it's cold, no problem. As soon as it got warm, it was a bit sticky. Was told, keep my eye on it. So I thought, okay, fair enough. So, that particular the weekend after that, I basically went away, and the caliper, yeah, it got very sticky. So I thought, that's it. I'll unstick it best I can, which I did do, and I come home and I thought, I'm going to get some calipers for it. Car's worth it, so I did do. So I went on to various motor factories near myself and got prices for calipers. For one caliper, now this is the dearest. For one caliper, which I would have had to give my old caliper, or calipers, depending on how many I get. So calipers, because I was going to change both front ones. For one caliper, you better sit down. Yeah? £149. £149 for one caliper. Now that company has got the name Euro in it. That's as far as I'll go. People rave about this company. Yeah. Go on there. Do yourself a favour. Go on there. The prices are inflated. As far as I'm concerned, that's the way I'm thinking. The prices are inflated, and they have discount codes. Put the discount code in. Why not? This is going to turn to rant. I hope not. But if it's 149, let's go off the subject. It's a caliper. Yeah. Say a part on there is £100. Yeah. And you put this discount code in. You put the discount code in. I told you it was going to turn into a rant, this. You put the discount code in. That price drops between £30 and £50. Why not put it that price to start off with? The discounted price. I don't understand it. But anyway, I'm going off the subject, now I'm going back on the subject. £149. So, by the time you put the codes in and you basically give them your caliper back, because they have to have your caliper back to remanufacture for somebody else down the line to have your old caliper that's been done up. That's what remanufactured means. So by the time you've done all that, it comes to about £120 for one caliper. £120 for one caliper. That's the dearest. Next dearest was my local motor factors, just down the road from me. They wanted £93. £93 for one caliper. Sorry, I'm not going to go there. They didn't want my old caliper, but it was still £93. Next one down, this was the cheapest for one caliper. £82 for one caliper. I mean, look, I came out of work about 10, 11 years ago because of ill health. So prices like that to me is just basically, whoa, can't afford it. That's it. End of. I'll just carry on with the caliper that's on. But I thought, no, what I'll do one thing that a lot of people do. I'll go on eBay. Goes on eBay, types in caliper, PT Cruiser, presto, first listing that comes up. Are you ready for this? Seriously, guys, this is no joke. This is seriously no joke. First listing on eBay was for 2 calipers. I read the description and it said a pair of calipers. The price shocked the hell out of me, and I mean shocked the hell out of me. So much so I actually messaged the company to check if that was the right price. It's written down here because I couldn't remember it. Getting old. 79. That's 79.95. 5p off. 80 quid. £80 for 2 calipers. What do you think I did? Yep, I bought them. I ain't bothered. I'm on a budget. So, ordered the calipers. Before I ordered the calipers, I got in touch with the company, like I said. and asked a few questions. And I said, is this for a pair? Yes, it's for a pair. Will these fit my car? Even though there's a drop-down box that says yes, they will. But he said, can you give me your size of discs? Then I can tell you if they fit. Size of discs, 280mm, I think it was, yeah, 280mm. Sends that back to him, comes back, he said, yes, those calipers fit your car. And I went, again, I said, is that for a pair of calipers? Yes, that is a pair of calipers. Brilliant. So, I went, okay then, I'm ordering them now, no problem. Superb, sorted. Get some ordered. Comes about 2 or 3 days later. I think it might have been a bit shorter than that, to tell you the truth. I was very shocked. So calipers came, 2 boxes, lovely boxes. Not one part on that box did it say anything about being remanufactured. In fact, I took them out of the box and went, well, they've obviously not been done up. They're new calipers. All right, they didn't say Padgett or Brembo or, you know, the big names wrote on the box. Who cares? It's a pair of calipers. As long as I put them on the car and they work, that's all that matters. So, gets the calipers, bolts them on, bolts the brake pipe on, bleeds it up, puts them on. Brilliant. They work superb. No problems. Brake pedal's better than it ever was, but that's probably because they're brand new calipers. But yeah, brilliant. They work. They bled up dead easily. Sorted. 80 quid for a pair of calipers back, guys. Yeah. Cheaper than £140 odd for one. No brainer. 80 quid. 2 calipers. Sorted. Done. So, big shout out goes, and I know that we're going to be watching this video. Big shout goes out to Energised Customs. You guys did me a favour. I hope that didn't sound like I was being angry, but I'm not being angry. I'm just basically setting a point out here to people that are watching this video, as well as you guys. £80 for a pair of calipers, guys. It's a no-brainer. Yeah. Please, Energised Customs, don't put your prices up now after you've heard this video, because don't. Keep your prices the way they are, guys, because you, seriously, you beat everybody at the park. Yeah? Energised Customs, guys. I think they have got a website. I think I remember actually searching it. Go on Google, type in Energised Customs. You'll find, I'm sure they've got a shop on there. But yeah, brilliant, guys. Absolutely superb. The service is impeccable. Friendly, informative service, impeccable. Brilliant. That's all you need. What you don't need is people funny with you, but they, seriously, they're brilliant. Yeah. So that was for my calipers. So, Energised Customers, if you're watching this, there's a big shout out for you guys. Absolutely superb. Yeah. So, we move on. Moving on to the next bit. So, about a week ago, big thanks out to my parents as well for keeping the car. Yeah. I don't know where I'd be if that wasn't here, but it is here, and I've looked after it. So, let's move on. So, about a week ago, my dad comes to me and says, I can smell a funny smell in the car. I went, okay, fair enough. Pandy joke. I'm not going to say it. You know what I mean. You know. No. Anyway, didn't get that. Yeah, you did get it. Right, okay. Move on, Roy. Okay. Right. So, he can smell this funny smell in the car. I said, what kind of smell is it? He said, I don't know. It's like a diesel smell. I went, oh, please don't tell me you got a leak. Anyway, gets in the car. It didn't smell of diesel. It smelt of diesel smoke, but really horrible diesel smoke. The car is a 2005. It's a Hyundai Santa Fe. It's got a catalyst on it. Do I need to say anymore? It absolutely reeked. Because once fumes go through a catalyst, they come out worse than what they were originally. But, you know, that's the way things move on. After 1992, we had catalysts on all cars, and yeah. Anyway, I'm going off subject, go back onto subject. Here we go. So, I checked underneath. I couldn't see very much. So, puts my hand at the back of the back box, and yeah, it's leaking diesel smoke out the back box. Now, before we go any further, this car, like I said before, it's a 2005. So it looks underneath, and the exhaust doesn't look like it's ever been off the car. Yeah, 2005, and the exhaust doesn't look like it's been off the car. So I goes on to eBay again. eBay, here we go, eBay. But before I went on to eBay, I'd already checked out various places, various prices, and do I need to say anymore? Not very cheap, very expensive for what you get. So anyway, goes on to eBay. Types in Hyundai Santa Fe 2-litre diesel exhaust. Hey presto. First on the top of the page, a full exhaust system. Now when I say full, I mean what is known as a repair box that goes in the centre and the back box with a pipe off it, yeah? Also included a gasket and a clamp. So, I thought, right, okay, fair enough. Looks through it. I thought, right, well, drop down box says it fits. So, yet again, gets in touch with the seller. You know, asks the seller a question. Does this exhaust fit this car? Answer back. There was an answer and a bit of a question. Question was, has the exhaust been cut? No. That exhaust will fit your car. If it had been cut, it would still fit. But me being me and me being you guys probably ask the same question on eBay sometimes. Does it fit? Yeah, it fits. Confusing part about it is, this is not this company, but the confusing part about it, if I'd have put all-wheel drive, it wouldn't have fitted. But because it's 4-wheel drive or 4x4, it fits. Yeah, so no more. So I just put 4x4 because it is a 4x4, but it's all-wheel drive. I don't know. Anyway, never mind about that. So this company, yes, it fits. Perfect, superb. Here we go. So I get the exhaust. Now, again, two sections: middle box or middle repair box, and back box with the pipe on it, obviously. With the gasket with a clamp. You ready? £115. 2 parts, 1 clamp, 1 gasket. £115. Prices I was getting just for the back box was close to £100. The middle box was close to £40. Yeah, £115 for 2 pieces of exhaust. Not stainless steel, it's mild steel, normal exhaust, who cares? Cheap. I work to a budget. So does my parents, they work to a budget. So, exhaust comes. Exhaust, perfect. Exhaust come with a clamp, exhaust come with a gasket. I had to buy 2 bolts. It's only 2 bolts for God's sakes. But I bought 2 bolts. Put the exhaust on, sorted. I will say one of the stickers it said on the actual exhaust said GT Exhaust, which I've heard of GT Exhaust. They're a British company, but it doesn't matter. It's an exhaust. It does a job. As long as it does the job, that's it. It doesn't matter. So where did that come from? It come from... This is an eBay name. Bear in mind. Zombie Cars. Yeah, that's right. Zombie Cars. But, you know, I guess I can actually go scroll down and find out the name of the actual place. Motor Factors, you ready? Ayrshire Motor Factors. And the guy I was talking to on eBay was a guy called Callum. So Callum, if you're watching this, and I know you will be watching this because I've already told you, I'm going to put a video up. Big shout out to you guys, Ayrshire Motor Factors, for supplying me with an exhaust for my father's car. Brilliant. So yeah, the exhaust came, banged it on. Perfect fit, absolutely perfect fit. Car's sorted now. No more smells, sorted. So, the point of this video, guys, is use eBay more. Don't just go to a Motor Factors and pay full price for the parts. Don't do it. Shop about. Just literally shop about. That's exactly what I do. No matter what I buy, I shop about. I don't just go to one place. I shop around. Because if you're on a budget, that's exactly what you do. You know, it takes 5-10 minutes of your time before you spend hundreds of pounds. It proves it. I got calipers for my Chrysler PT Cruiser for less than 80 quid for two. Other places they want 80 to 90, 100 odd pound just for one. Yeah? Exhaust. Iron Dye Santa Fe. Alright, people might go, oh, but £115 for an exhaust. For a full exhaust from the catalyst back. Sorted. Yeah? This is the point of this video. Don't just go to the first place. Shop around. That's exactly what I did. Like I said, 2 shout-outs. Energized Customs. Brilliant. And ayrshire Motor Factors. 2 shout-outs for 2 people that have helped me brilliantly. You know, they've stopped me from spending lots of money on parts are probably the same as what I'd get anywhere else. Only for discounted prices. They didn't discount the prices because I'm a YouTuber. The parts were discounted anyway. Yeah, so thanks to them guys. You know, you've helped me out brilliantly. The parts I've got off you 2 companies, they're on the cars. They work perfectly. Enough said. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Also, while I'm on the subject of cars and things like that, going back a little bit to earlier this video, I was looking at different cars before I decided to put the PT Cruiser on the road. And this is what I do, and I kind of would like you guys to do the same thing. If you're looking at a car and you know nothing about cars, but you know a little bit. Luckily for me, I know quite a bit about cars, but this is what I always do, and I've got it in my head now that if I go and look at a car, and it may have an MOT on it, may have 12, 6, 9 months MOT, but a little thing you need to do, not only get the service history on the car, some cars don't have service history, but also go on to a site, go onto the website, MOT history. It's DVLA, obviously, orientated. Go on there, MOT history. Type in the number of the car you're looking at, and it comes up with all the MOT history it's ever had. Well, not all the MOT history, but quite a chunk, yeah? And it'll tell you if it's fully passed, failed, advised, whatever. It'll tell you the history of that car. That's exactly what I've done, and I've done it for a while now. And it saves you the hassle of buying a car that you think's nice, and it turns out that it's not. Simple. So that's an informative little bit of this video. Go on MOT history, and you can check out the history of that car, as well as the service history. Brilliant. Now, I want to give some shout-outs to a couple of YouTubers I actually watch. Not because they've shouted me out, but I want to shout them out because, you know, I watch these guys and I find the videos brilliant. Especially one of them. And I mean, he's a great guy. He's from south of Wales. He's a nice guy. Hubnut. Ian, superb. I love your videos, man. Especially Foxanne. If you're watching this, guys, your videos are superb. But to everybody else, this guy actually started an actual engine on his garage floor from a Reliant Fox. Alright, it's a Reliant, it's only an old engine. Yeah, but it proves it. How basically modern cars have gone with the thousands of wires, where Ian starts a car up on his garage floor with about 5 wires. Yeah. Ian, big shout out to you, man. Love your videos, superb. Next shout out goes to another guy, another YouTuber I watch quite a lot. My mate Vince. Seriously, watch this guy. He basically fixes, repairs stuff. He does great videos. I love his videos. I watch him quite a lot. Next one, and I've given a shout out before, and I still watch his videos. Retro Restore or Retro Axe, Martin Butler, brilliant. Martin, I know I haven't done many lawnmower videos recently, but we haven't really had the weather, and you know, I just had a bit of a break, like, you know. So another person, Harry Main, I watch him quite a lot. IKS, I watch them kind of a lot. You get the picture of the kind of videos that I watch, you know. I used to watch Bodget and Leggett, but I don't watch as much as now. But you kind of get the gist of what the kind of videos I watch. I watch a hell of a lot of YouTubers, just for I like the videos. You know, they're not no nonsense, straightforward YouTubers, brilliant. So yeah, I know I'm waffling on a bit, but you know that's what you do when you're making a video. But I had a thought not long ago, and it's a crazy thought, I know. I know I'm not losing my marbles, but, you know, it's a crazy thought. I was talking to my other half a few months back, and I said, do you know, us as humans, something goes wrong with us, or we need something, or we get something off somebody, we always say, thank you. Well, some of us do, if we're brought up right. We say, thank you for that. That's much appreciated. Thank you. Now, you're going to think I'm going really crazy with this, but hey, bear with it. I said to my other half, cars. Cars, we spend money on them. We have blood, sweat and tears over cars. Because cars are a pain in the ass sometimes. But we basically spend a lot of things on cars. We service them, we MOT them, we give them fuel, we give them water, we give them oil. When was the last time you heard a car say thank you? Now, don't laugh, because cars these days have a computer. They have a brain. They have an ECU known as a brain. It makes a car run. When was the last time you saw a car, when you plugged the machine into it, it said thank you? Never. And you spend all this money on a car, and it never says thank you. I know what you're thinking. He's lost it. I haven't. I'm just making light of things. So, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys. I hope it was informative. That's a big word for me, but there you go. Informative, I've said it again. So, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you like what you see, subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing more subscribers. Thank you to the ones I've actually got so far. Much appreciated. There you go. I said thank you because I'm a human. So thank you to them guys what have subscribed to me so far. If you like to subscribe, please subscribe. And if you want to be uploaded with different videos, hit the bell button. You'll get a notification. There you go, big word. You get a notification to say I'm actually put a video on. So yeah, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've liked this video, and I hope it's been informative, right? I'll reiterate what I've said. Don't just go to one Motor Factors. Don't just stick with one place. Shop around. Please, shop around. I did. I saved myself money. And that's the way I work. I want to save money, not just, here, I've £100 here, I've £100 there. I want to save money. That's the way I am. I look at things this way. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't, you've wasted a couple of quid. Simple as that. Yeah? I've fitted my calipers. My brakes are perfect. Enough said. Sorted. That's it. Done. I fitted the exhaust of my father's car. That's perfect. Sorted. That's the way I work. So listen guys, thanks very much for watching. Like I said before, I hope you've liked this. If you've not, and you've skipped all the way to the end because I've waffled on too much, then fine, no problem. But yeah, if you like what you're watching, subscribe, hit the bell button. I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.